Hello, welcome to a quick testing grounds video. This one's about the choppers from Progressive Automation, was it? Yes, Progressive Automation. So these have been running. There's four of them, one for each of the different types of tiers, and each one contains an unbreakable axe of that highest material type tier. So like the stone tree chopper is getting a unbreakable stone axe. No enchantments on these other than the fact that they cannot be broken, just so I don't have to go in and replace them every half second. Um, so I was curious to know what is the distribution of wood, apples, and saplings I get, and what do I get for waste over time with these. Turns out the waste is actually not as bad as I thought. There's still quite a bit. The reason there's waste at all is because when this block of wood gets chopped here, along with these two, these leaves on the outside are no longer attached to anything, so they fast decay, and they have a potential of dropping saplings and apples because they're oak. And when that happens, they of course drop it to the ground because this is not the chopper was not the one responsible for actually breaking the block and then trying to pick up the items. That is why there is waste. I notice that kind of happens with a lot of different farming systems with trees. It's probably unavoidable. Um, so I don't know how long these have been running exactly, but at least 6 hours. The wooden one has only given me 13 stacks of oak saplings, which is not bad. That's a lot of saplings extra. 2 stacks of apples, okay, fine. 17 stacks of wood. This is probably going to be the biggest one, along with the oak saplings, because these are required for the carbon fuel in tank for that system over there. That is the tree farm power system, by the way, which I had done a tutorial video on. The stone one, in the same amount of time, has gotten me nearly 4 times, nearly 4.5 times, something like that, of wood, more saplings, and more apples. This indicates to me that this is indeed faster. And you can actually watch it work here. It's working on this tree right now. It's going through the blocks pretty fast, actually. Oh, that tree just grew. This one, I'm trying to figure out where the hell this one's working, and I believe there is a wrench for Progressive Automation. Let's go ahead and grab it really quick. There is. Yeah, like where are you looking at right now, Progressive Automation? There would be a yellow square. Oh, there it is. So I just found this tree over here, I believe. No, it didn't. Apparently it did not. Okay then. Yeah, you can see these work and how pretty much synced up they are. They cannot be any more synced up than they already are. So this is really dependent on the randomness of the trees growing. Obviously, maybe at some points these were not being 100% effective, but yeah, like these are actually probably running out of saplings being placed right away, and then there goes the sapling placement. So I mean, these could be filled up immediately. It might help them out, but the stone one, 4.5 times more wood, few extra stacks of apples, and quite a bit more saplings. Yeah, quite a bit more, just because it's been able to go through more trees. The iron one, it's actually giving me less wood overall than stone by 9 stacks, roughly. Got a bit more apples, but again, I'm not really worried about the apples. 36 stacks of saplings for the iron one and 41 for the stone. So far, the stone one's actually winning out. And then we have the diamond tier one with the diamond axe. And this has 120 stacks of oak, 7 stacks of apples, and 53 stacks of saplings. This one definitely wins out completely. Now, my question is, at this point, does the quality of the axe matter to the speed of these machines? Like, once it is at a diamond tier, I'm going to go ahead and break those blocks because they're in the way. Is it the quality of the axe that is really determining this? Because I could put efficiency on one of these axes, and it doesn't seem to move any faster than it normally would. So, to test this, I am going to give myself a wooden axe that is unbreakable. By the way, you can look down in the chat below or on how to do this. It's fairly simple. You just need to add the unbreakable NBT tag, set that to 1, and there you go. That tool will be unbroken, or unbreakable rather. So my question is now, we saw how fast that was going on over here. Is it the speed of the machine that matters over the speed of the tool it is using? And so far I would have to say that is the case, because this seems to be updating these blocks pretty fast on its own. Yeah, it looks like it does so many, and then it kind of takes a short break, and then it continues on. Yeah, this is definitely moving just as fast as it would be with the diamond axe. So upgrading the choppers in general would be good for speed and efficiency. This said, since this one is running a bit faster, you would be going through wood to make more wooden axes, because obviously you wouldn't have access to an unbreakable wooden axe normally. But there is indeed a speed difference, and that was what I wanted to know. The speed difference is definitely there. Otherwise, if that wasn't the case, I would have expected that one to be moving as slowly as this one is over here, where the tool actually influenced the speed and not the machine itself. And this would explain why why there's such a large discrepancy between the wood at the end over here and the wood at the wood level, and the wood at the diamond level. The diamond level is just that much faster. It probably does all the checking it normally does, but when it comes to actually cutting down the trees and probably replanting the saplings, it just does a much better job than the wooden level. As for the stone and iron tiers, I find it a little weird that stone's actually working a bit faster than iron. But that might just be a trade-off for this pack, because stone can be a bit more renewed than the iron version. Right, you need the iron version in order to get to the diamond tier, but it could just be a coincidence that this is a bit slower in terms of resource gathering than this one. Is there anything else I wish to test at the moment? I don't believe so. I would like actually. There was one other thing we'd like to test. There are sprinklers from open blocks in this pack. I'm curious to know. Do these actually work? I know you can add bone meal to them, and normally these are used on crops to do things like getting it to grow faster, and apparently I am not knowing on how to make sprinkler work. Alright, so let's put it there. Let's get a liquids transfer node, not a retrieval node, the transfer node, though I think a retrieval node might work too. Break those. World interaction upgrade, probably just need the one. Alright, and there we go. This is pumping out water into the sprinkler. This covers a 4x4 range from it, so oh wait, maybe it's modified. Looks like it is. No, it's okay. It's 7x7. No, it's not. I'm wrong. This is indeed a 4 on the left here. It's just some of this water didn't seem right. So it is a 9x9. They do cover a 9x9. Alright. And this is not using up any of the bone meal, I do not believe. Oh wait, it did use one. So I believe this should try to randomly use the bone meal on the saplings here, which could produce higher yields. but obviously you would need a bone meal source. I'm just trying to think of various ways to essentially create a fast-growing tree farm that's not reliant on getting bigger, because you can always add more upgrades to these. The one I actually have over here, we can go quickly take a look, is upgraded to like 1,127 or something of that sort. It's ridiculous. Yeah, 1,537 range. I had to go that high just to get that little bit of corner. Yeah, that's a lot of slots for saplings. That is a lot of saplings in general, actually. That is literally 1,537 slots for saplings. That's how many saplings you need to fill the entire farm with the particular setup. Yeah, so I want to avoid just making a massive, like, 30 by 30 tree farm, and seeing if there isn't ways to maybe make this go faster. And so far, I have yet to find a way that reliantly works. At least using the progressive automation. There are the farming stations from Ender.io that could work, and might take a look at that in some future video. Because it's been a while since I've had to mess with Ender.io, and this is a different mod pack altogether, so I don't know if Ender.io has been modified at all. But yeah, I guess kind of the point of this is trying to make a speedy tree farm, and I really don't know how. I'm looking for suggestions on this. Again, the mod pack is Galactic Science. That is in the video title, in case you missed it. I'm also running on 1.4.15 of the pack right now. 1.5 of the pack should be coming out soonish, I believe. Don't know entirely when, but yeah. Trying to figure out ways just to make things a bit faster and more automated. Like, once this is set up, I never want to be able to. I never want to touch it again. It should just automatically go. And obviously, I will need to set up a crafting system to throw in axes when necessary, and pull from the wood here. But we have actually seen that before in my infinite, or I guess infinite's maybe not the correct term, but renewable power source over there. I actually have a crafter on the end there that can craft up the axes when it needs it just fine, so I have the system already in place on a different project, testing project. But yeah. If you want some key notes for this video: wood chopper, slowest on all four; stone chopper, faster than iron; iron slower than stone but faster than wood; diamond faster than everything; and material type of the axe does not matter except for its durability. So literally be stone, not stone, wood, iron, stone, diamond in terms of quality progression. You are wondering? But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more randomness like this one for Galactic Science, along with tutorials, my series, and other videos. Till next time, take it easy.